What's going on, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Today we have the Mega Big Daddy Mystery Bundle coming in from our great friends at CountyComm. So, I guess the main question here is, what does $100 buy you? So what are you getting in this mystery pack? So this is a spoiler alert. These mystery packs, I believe they are all in general the same. You may not get the exact same version of something, but you are looking at the same products. So if you don't want to know what's in this and you just want to know if it's worth it, the answer is a resounding yes. 100% you do get your money back out of it. So if it's something where you're wanting to buy one of these and get some stuff for yourself and potentially sell some things to make back your money on them, or whatever, if you're looking at it as gift stuff or whatever, you 100% get your money's worth out of these packs. I've bought 3 of these now, I think 3 or 4 of them. Every single one of them has been 100% worth it. I even did their $300 mystery pack, and it was worth it. It may not be always something that you will particularly use, but if it's one of those things where you get a couple of things out of there that you can use that are worth it, and then you can potentially sell or give away the other stuff, which is typically what I do. A lot of the stuff that comes in these mystery packs that I don't keep, I use as giveaway stuff on my channel. So that'll be what a majority of this stuff is done for. Now, with all that out of the way, I'm going to crack into this so we can see what all's in here. We'll go ahead, and I do come in these, vacuum sealed pouches. So we'll go ahead and cut this pouch open here and let some air in, and then crack in here and show you guys everything. Now, I am going to try to do this in somewhat of an order. Pardon me while I throw that paper or that plastic away. So we're going to go through some of the items that are kind of the lower end items first, and then we are going to go into some of the higher end stuff as well. So just bear with me while I'm getting a lot of this stuff out of the bag here. So now, I didn't look up everything, but I did look up a lot of the stuff. So we'll just kind of go from top to bottom. So here we are looking at a Maritac pack. So it is Maritac branded. So it typically means USA made. This is just a pouch. It's like a kind of a, I don't know, like a rubberized, I'm not sure. I will put the information for this up on the screen right here. But it looks like just a kind of like a cash pouch, or just a general admin pouch that is, from the looks of it, going to be somewhat water resistant. It is not watertight. As you can see there's a little bit of water, a little bit of gapping there. So it is not watertight, but it would definitely be water resistant. Rain and whatnot, it's not going to have any problems with this. Again, it's like kind of like a rubberized, plasticky feeling, and it has like a nylon interwebbing in there. Then you've got a little kind of clip there for it. So an interesting little pouch that you can have there. So that is the first thing in the mystery pack. So then from there, we're going to go into a few other small little items. So you do get these afterburner glow rings. These can be used for markers, or for zipper pulls, anything like that can be added onto zipper pulls. They are UGM, so of course they're going to glow like the Dickens. These things are like $4 for these glow rings, so you can check those out. And then they always have a CountyComm keychain in there. That's always $1 or $2. And then a new CountyComm RE. And then these little parts trays. These parts trays are really nice, just for any kind of disassembly. So you do get that stuff in there. Those are all kind of what I call, the throw-in items that will typically get put into giveaways and whatnot. We have a set of UGM dice. Now, these are, again, extremely, you guys, if you know anything about CountyComm, their glow stuff is insanely good. A pair of these dice are $10. So already we're looking at probably, between the bag and the other stuff, I mean, we're probably looking at already, $30 or so, or more, $30 or $40 in retail cost already. But these are kind of again, they're UGM, so they're not solid, they're not hard, they're like a soft dice. And if you guys want to see their glow, I mean, I'll just glow these up really quick with a not really extremely powerful flashlight. So there you go. That was a very short time under a, again, probably only a 250 or 300 lumen light. So, and they'll glow for quite a while. Next is another Meritac wallet. So I'm going to check with this and see if it glows. I don't know if this glows or not. Again, this is not something I looked up. So these do sell. They do typically give these with their other stuff. So this is just the Meritac card wallet. Again, I'll put the pricing and everything up on the screen on this. I have one of these that came with the CountyComm exclusive Hansen that they did a while back. Is a little set that came with it. It is a really nice little card wallet. You can just hold a couple of cards and you slip some cash down in there. Just a super thin, super minimalist card wallet. So again, really a cool thing there. Again, always be used for something like giveaways, or I've used the heck out of one of those. This is actually meant to be a coaster. But I was watching EDC with DVD. If you haven't checked him out, check him out down below. He talked about he can use these as really ultra portable parts trays, but I hadn't really thought about that. So you can definitely do that, but it is a coaster. These aren't super expensive. I think these are mainly just throw-in items for these guys. But again, if any costs that are associated with anything, I will throw up on the screen. Now we have a set of some very useful key rings or ties. These are those typical, you just unscrew them and get it unscrewed here. These things are always a little tight to begin with. So yeah, so you got these little screw type key chains, key rings, binders, whatever you want to call them. They're always when they're brand new like this, they're always a bit of a pain to get started back. But they just tighten up and there you go. And then you got a really easy reusable binder, and you've got 3 different sizes of them. And so again, that price will be there. And let's see here, another kind of throw-in item. This is just a quick pull-through hone, so it's not a sharpener. This is literally just for honing, trying to bring back a little bit of an edge on something that's, like in the field or whatever. I typically do not like these things, but again, I'm pretty sure this is just a throw-in item for them guys. Going into the next item here, so we have a pop pen. I think this is UGM. It might glow. Yeah, it looks like it's going to glow. So we have a glow-in-the-dark pop pen. Really cool. I love these pop pens. I didn't know they were doing glow-in-the-dark ones, so that's really cool. Those things are fun. I've given away a lot of pop pens. They're like $2 a piece, something like that. Next, we have a brass. This is a driver. So you have a screwdriver on one end and then a 1/4-inch driver on the other, it looks like. So really cool little T-handle driver there. And I did try to look this up. I could see it in the kit, but I couldn't find a price on it. So I'm not sure exactly what these run. But you do have a really cool T-handle driver in there, so that's really interesting. Next up is the I thought this was a cache, but I was wrong. I think this is a the titanium. Well, it could work as the cache, but it has a compass on the bottom, and you've got a really nice sized cache in there. You could use one of those split rings, or one of those rings that it gave you earlier. Really cool micro knurling on this. So let's see, so you guys can see that. So the knurling on it is really fine. So it's not rough at all, but you can take it off on either side. You can open it up on either side, and then you have your compass on that side. Really tight fit on the O-rings, and you do get a spare set of O-rings in there. And of course that is titanium. At least I'm pretty sure it's titanium. Hold on, let's find out. Yeah, it's either titanium or aluminum. I'm pretty sure it's titanium though. So I thought when I thought it was cash, I think the cash goes for $90. Normally it's on sale right now for $40. So I want to say this is probably in that same price point, and that's that $50 to $100 price point. Now this is one that I really like. I think this is ultra cool. This is a peanut lighter. I'm not going to take it out because it's brass. So this is the Topo. The standard peanut lighter is $50. But this is the Topo one, so I don't know if those are a little more expensive. But I don't want to take it out because it'll start getting patina on it. And I don't know if this is something I'm going to keep or give away. But you have a pretty cool peanut lighter there. I keep a titanium one of these in my bag at all times. And yeah, those are pretty cool. Heck with it. Let's get it out. Why not? That way you guys can see what's what on this. So you get a split ring. You get a bunch of flints and a spare fuse, and then it has a little paper in there for absorbing anything. But yeah, it's a Topo brass peanut lighter. Very cool stuff. You can fill this up and not have to worry about anything. Like a standard Zippo has, it leaks, so you don't have to worry about this leaking. You can just set it and forget it. I'll go ahead and put the snap ring on here. Almost. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Now we got your snap ring on there, and you can just put that on your kit. Instead, I just throw one in my bag. I have one in my bag at all times. So keep that in there along with an actual Zippo that has a butane insert in it. And then the kind of the high ticket item here for the bag for the mystery box, we have 2 embassy pins. So we have a brass and a copper embassy pin, and these things are freaking cool. Why is this thing got? It's got O-rings in there. I don't know if this thing has O-rings or what. I'll have to look at that. So I guess I will open one of these up. Oh, they're already open. Never mind. They're not hermetically sealed or anything like the other ones were. It's almost like this little... I guess those are like little oxygen eater pads or something. I don't know. But yeah, really cool. Very heavyweight pins. I'm assuming, yeah, there we go. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. So those little O-rings are the little O-rings there that go on the pin itself. Okay. So it uses, so these are embassy pins. They use the Schmidt refills. So there's your refill there. They use the Schmidt pressurized refills. Really super high quality. Really super duper nice pins, like ridiculously nice, very heavy. These things are not playing around. Let's look at the weight on this thing. Really ridiculously heavy pen. It's a 4-ounce pen. It's really freaking cool though. Like, just a really badass pen, and they are not made to cap over like that. They say that that's so, if you let somebody borrow your pen, you give them the pen and you have the cap, so there's no chance of them stealing your pen. And then they said there's another reason for it, and I don't know what they're meaning by that, but I'm assuming it's so it can be used as a Kubotan, and still not hurt your hand. But these things are freaking cool. Like, these things are really cool. Is this one opened up too? Yeah. Oh, get out of there. So there's the copper. I don't know which one I like better. I think I like the. It's a hard decision. So, but the same thing. Just a really freaking cool, really beautiful pen. Just extremely well done. I think this is the same weight. It's still going to be 4 ounces. The copper one's actually heavier. It's 4.3 ounces. But just gorgeous milling and everything on it. Really nicely done. There's the brass. So these things are going to patina like crazy. They're going to look really good later on down the road. These things are $100 a piece. So right there is double your value on that box, just in the pens. And then you have all the other cool shit that came in along with it. Like I said, for someone like me who does a lot of giveaways and things like that, this stuff is really cool because it allows me to get some cool stuff for giveaways and for other things, and still have some cool stuff for myself. So that is everything, guys. As always, I really appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully this was a bit of a fun unboxing for you guys, a bit of a fun review. Like I said, if you've thought about picking up one of these Big Daddy packs, go for it. Like I said, for $100, I've never been wrong with it. They've done me pretty good every time. So definitely check them out, guys. As always, again, I appreciate y'all. Please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Y'all take care.